Hi, have you taken some time away from marketing your business? If so, do you feel ready to get back into it? Well, how do you get restarted? Let's talk. Hi, I'm Mari, and I'm a writer and website designer, and I work with coaches and consultants, and I create beautiful and very effective websites that help them grow their audiences, connect with them, and convert even the most casual visitors into loyal clients. So, if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, hey, nice to see you again. So, I wanted to talk about taking time off from marketing or being on social media for a while and how to get restarted because that's something I did very recently. I'm not really sure why I did it. I don't have any very specific reason, but I think one of the reasons I've come to understand or feel is that I just didn't really have much to say. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but I felt this kind of block. And I thought, I'm of the school of thought that says, if you can't think of anything to say, then don't say it. So I just decided to step back and kind of rethink how I do things or if I wanted to do things differently and how do I get restarted eventually. And for me, the easiest way to get restarted was republishing my email newsletter. So before I took this self-imposed break, I was publishing my newsletter, about twice a month and picking up regular subscribers, I should say picking up subscribers on a regular basis. And things were going quite well, but when I took the break, I just didn't do really any social media and I didn't publish the newsletter. What I did to keep the business going, of course, was to stay in touch with clients, past and present, letting them know that I'm available, asking for referrals because those are the best people to get for business, and that worked out pretty well. But in recent months, I thought, I think it's time to get back to the newsletter. I think it's time to get back on Instagram. I think it's time to get back to uploading videos on YouTube. So I started to look at social media and I got the jitters, because the thing is, when you just glance at Twitter, for example, or Instagram or Facebook, it is so busy. There's so much going on. There's so much being said. There's so much being posted. And it's easy to get intimidated by all of that and think, oh gosh, can I really get started again? And I totally understand that. I completely empathize. So I decided to go with what I call my comfort group, and that's my list, my email newsletter subscriber list. And the reason that felt very comfortable to me is that the people who are on that list have all volunteered to be on it. They've given me their emails, they've given me their first names, and they have basically said, by doing that, I want to hear from you. I want to get your email in my inbox. And your newsletter, I think, is still the best way of letting people get to know you and decide whether they can like you and trust you. And those are very important factors in terms of doing business, because when people feel over time, it doesn't happen overnight, but when they feel that they know you over time and they can like you and trust you and they can probably work with you, that's when they start moving closer to a buying or a paid decision. And so that's why I thought, the email list is probably the best. These are people who know me and who I hope like me, and I hope that they can trust me. So the first email that I sent out was, I guess it was mid-June, so about a month ago. And I didn't have the usual long email in which I have several tips for people for their websites and resources and a link to my latest video and so on. I just wrote a very short note to my subscribers saying, I've been away. I didn't go into many of the reasons. I think I really didn't go into any of the reasons, but I just said I've been thinking about you and I hope you're all doing well. And here's what I've been up to recently. I mentioned a trip to New York that I took with my daughter and included some pictures from that. And let's see, what else did I do? Oh, that's right. I gave some tips on reviewing your website as you move into the third quarter of the current fiscal year. And then I signed off. So I remember scheduling that email and thinking, okay, what's going to happen? Are people going to remember me? Or are they going to say, oh, whatever, and unsubscribe? That was a bit terrifying itself. But a little bit to my surprise, a number of subscribers wrote back to me the morning that that email, that newsletter went out and said, hey, Mari, so good to hear from you. Glad you're doing well, and what a nice trip you took with your daughter. Thanks for sharing that. And I look forward to hearing from you more now that you're back. And oh, that made me feel so good because, like I said, I was pretty scared of coming back, but I did it, and I'm back to my regular publishing schedule of twice a month. And so now I'm starting to plan out what I'm going to do on Instagram, and I'm starting to record more videos for YouTube, and I'm really excited about that. So my advice is, if it's not your newsletter, then find a place where you feel comfortable, where you know the people who are going to be receiving or viewing your posts or whatever it is, however you market your business. Find a place that's comforting to you, that you enjoy, that you know the people there are going to receive you positively, for the most part at least, because that is the best way to get to ease yourself back into the whole process. So like I said, for me, the email newsletter was the easiest place because people have volunteered to hear from me. And when I got those responses, it felt very, very good. So that's one way of getting back into marketing your business. And I hope that this has been helpful to you. And if you're in the same situation where you've taken some time off and you're not really sure how to get restarted, please contact me. I can give you some ideas. I'm always happy to help people in the same boat. And, don't feel alone. All right. Well, I already said that, didn't I? See, I'm a little bit out of practice. But anyway, I hope that this has been helpful to you. Thanks for watching. If you'd like, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications bell so that you know when my latest video has been uploaded. And, oh yeah, if you want to subscribe to my newsletter, the link is below in the description box. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. So I will see you soon and talk to you again soon in my next video.